Hi guys, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. Alrighty, so it is currently 6:49 in the afternoon at the time I'm doing this video. I've been off of work for going on 2 hours, so I'm still very tired and everything, but I did manage to finish another book, and I'm going to tell you something. It is so great to have Kobo Plus back. It is so great. I am so happy about that. So for people that don't know, my Kobo decided that my Kobo decided that it was not going to recognize that I had Kobo Plus. I had Kobo Plus and Listen because I wanted to listen to audiobooks, and I decided, no, I'm just going to get the Kobo Plus without the Listen because I don't listen to like a lot of ebooks and all that type of stuff. Anyways, so that's what I did, and I canceled my Kobo Plus because of the issue I was having with it. And then what ended up happening was this is the book that I finished, Pomeranian Puzzle by Molly Maple, and I wanted to see how much the second book was going to cost if I did like the first book. And there was a thing on there because I had logged in, so what I was seeing was from my own account said, hey, come back to Kobo Plus for like 99 cents. And it was like, oh, I really want to, but I'm really concerned that that is going to act up again. But I took a chance, and I re-signed back up to Kobo Plus because I absolutely love it. I absolutely love Kobo Plus. Kobo Plus is my favorite. Like, I absolutely love Kobo Plus. So, I did it, and I actually was able to get the second book, the sequel to this book, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Alright, so, let's see here, I'm gonna get to, let me see here. Trying to find. See, I can like trying to find the person's. See here. Alright, so our protagonist is named Hannah Hart, and she is new to she's new to Apple Blossom Bay. So Apple Blossom Bay is the little town that she goes to, that Hannah goes to, and she's going there to stay with her eccentric aunt. And she doesn't really have like any kind of like plans, what she's going to do there. And um, sorry. And the first day that she's there, she uncovers, she actually stumbles upon a dead body, and this dead body has a name, and her name is Barb. And Barb is a good friend of Hannah's aunt. And of course, it's listed as the police say it's murder, and and Hannah, of course, she's never encountered a dead body in her entire life. But there is somebody else that's there, and it's a little Pomeranian by the name of Cricket. At the time, she does not know that's the dog's name. This dog is so cute. This dog is so cute. And so Hannah decides to try to figure out who wanted Barb dead. And of course, the police suspect that Hannah's aunt is responsible for Barb's death. As it continues on, Hannah discovers all these different types of people that know Cricket, that think, that are really glad that Cricket is with somebody that actually cares for him. And of course, Hannah can't help it. She's growing attached to this little dog. She's just absolutely like infatuated with this dog. And as we get closer to the end of it, one of the biggest clues is a set of angels. So Barb is actually in a photo dressed up as a cowgirl with Cricket as her little miniature horse, and in the photo are these two angel figurines. And these angel figurines were like $600 a pop, but they're actually worth a lot more. But Hannah remembered that one of the figurines happens to be missing. So that leads to her saying, the answer has got to be at Barb's house. And then she encounters Barb's daughter. And Barb's daughter doesn't really act as though she's upset that her mother is dead. And there's this one guy called Samuel. And Cricket acts really odd around him. Like he knows that Samuel's no good. And sure enough, it actually proves to be accurate. Samuel, spoiler alert, Samuel is the killer. Anyways, I absolutely loved this book. Now, for people now I did not know this at the time that I got the book, because I was just busy, clicking free books. But Hannah is a bisexual woman. It actually is mentioned in the second book, and I'm gonna be absolutely honest. I don't really care. I don't care. Reading the book is not going to turn me gay or anything. But yeah, it explains the tag. It explains the tag. Because when you when you go on Kobo, you go on Kindle, but you go on Kobo, which I will tell you, if you go on Kobo and look at the tags on the left-hand side, they are much easier to look at than the ones on Kindle. And that's my biggest annoyance with Kindle. And don't get me wrong, I'm reading my Kindle books, I'm enjoying them, but you have to literally look for the tags. The tags on the Kobo is like right there. Now, one of the things that some people complain about if they're reading a book that has an LGBT character in it is that sometimes um, the author will put down that it has LGBT characters, but then it turns out it doesn't. It's just to get you to get the book. But yeah, Hannah definitely is a member of that community. Um, but I absolutely loved this book, mainly because it had a little dog in it. And oh, and literally, they both, Hannah and her aunt, just go gaga, just insane over the sheer amount of cuteness that comes from this little Pomeranian. And here's something else interesting about Cricket that I really liked that the author put in there, that Cricket is a certified therapy dog. So yeah, you got to fill out a couple paperwork and bring the papers with you, but the dog can go into a hospital. And you just imagine all those children that have like cancer, and the little dog comes in and they just go absolutely insane because it's so cute. Um, that made me smile. That just made me smile. Just the image of all those little kids. And here's Cricket dressed up as a little hot dog, and just absolutely adorable. And just the amount of endorphins that will come through the brain because something pleasurable is in front of them. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. I love the concept of Cricket being a therapy dog because I will tell you something. I remember my mother, God rest her soul, she had anxiety and depression, and she was sitting down, she was having one of her episodes, and there was this humane society that was walking these dogs. There was this little bitty dog. It was so adorable. I really hope it got adopted. And it just trotted over and just allowed my mother to like touch it. And I just like it. I mean, her anxiety just went away, and it was so amazing. I was just like, I think I was crying because it was, to have my mother go through those episodes was something I would not wish on anyone. Anyways, so I do have the second book. It's on Kobo Plus. And how I'm going to do it is I'm not going to do like I did before where I went hog wild on Kobo Plus and I got all these books. So according to I'm going to go ahead and just okay, so I'm going to give it 5 stars. So I have let's just move that a little bit. I have 25 books, but 4 of them have been read, so I have 21 books. So all right. So let's see here. So I'm going to go to my books, and I'm going to add to collection. Oh, hey, that was okay. Weird. I swear I did that. Alright. So let's see here. Alright, so alright. Okay. Then we're going to switch over to I don't know what happened. Okay. Alright, so what I actually did was I formed a collection called Finished Books. So every time that I finish a book, I will put it in here. So the only exception is going to be this Rita Mae Brown Sticky Pie Brown books. So yeah, so the next book that I will be reading is going to be Wish You Were Here. This is a Rita Mae Brown Sticky Pie Brown book. Oh man. So I borrowed this from the library. But yeah, I'm not I'm not going to buy any of the books that's from the library. What I'm going to actually do is just borrow them from the library and read them. Now, as for my Kobo Plus books, I'm going to borrow like one or two books like a week, and read them, and if I happen to like them enough and I know I'm going to reread them, I'll just purchase them. But if I know that I'm not going to reread the book, I'll just send it back to Kobo Plus and all that. So, like I said, I have 21 books left to read. When I get to book number 15, when I'm down to 15 books, I will go ahead and I will acquire another book. And then when I get down to like 10, I'll do another one. And then when I get down to 5, I will get another one. And then I should have about, 4 books. And then I can read those, and then I'll be free to get whatever I want to get. Anyways, yeah, so I know some people are like, well, you have all these, unlimited books. You can just read all the books you want to read. And yes, I can, but I'm discovering very quickly that when I do that, I honestly have trouble, like, getting that number down, because I'm always constantly buying books, getting books, and all that. Ooh, I have heartburn, guys. Heartburn and acid reflux. It's not a pretty thing. Anyways, so that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be, I'm going to read like the first 2 chapters of this book. I don't have to work tomorrow until noon. I'm working from noon till 5, which is a very easy shift, which is going to be like a 5-hour shift. And so, yeah, so I'm going to read on here, and I'm going to actually go to bed probably around like midnight, maybe 1 o'clock, because I want to at least get like 7 hours of sleep. And yeah, all right, so I will be back later on with another cleaning up my Kindle, and hopefully I won't be giving you this look. So I'll see you guys around. Bye.